It's us. We're live right now. We're live. Hi. How's it going?
Hey.
Welcome to the first episode of Catching Up with Franco, and today's special guest is Scoot. Hi, Scoot.
Hey, Franco. Hey, everyone watching.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
How does it feel to be the first guest on the first episode?
I have two children, and this is right up there with when they were born.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got to be. It's got to be like, and marriage is like a distant third.
Yeah, and then like learning how to ride a bike is right there too, probably fourth.
So that's fourth.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I love that. I love that order. I'd hate to find out what rounds out the top five, though.
I don't know. Yeah, let's see. I mean, meeting Johnny would be up there. Johnny Suntrist.
No, that's got to be like down in the bottom 50 or something like that. So, hi and welcome to everybody. Today, Scoot and I are going to talk about we're going to talk about everything really, but we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about WandaVision a little bit. Go this way. So we're going to talk about WandaVision. So there are going to be spoilers. So there is a spoiler alert, and we're going to catch up on WandaVision. So we're going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about all stuff in here because we're going to talk about pop culture stuff. We're going to talk about comics. We're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about everything, everything that's fun. So really, no politics, none at all, and just fun stuff. And so we're also going to draw on here as well. So we're gonna do that as well. Just before we get started, we want to let you all know that down along the bottom, you can check out our Patreon or my Patreon on Twitter and Instagram, and my website and Scoot's Twitter and Instagram. We'll be scrolling on down there, so you can check them out. I just started a new comic strip up on Patreon too. First strip is free. You can check it out, and I have a whole bunch of stuff up there. So please go and check it out. And if you want to contribute to a starving artist, well, I'm not starving, but if you want to contribute to the artist, that's where all my creator owned stuff is going. And Scoot and I are working on something that we're putting together slowly in between all the other gigs that we're working on. So
a couple things. Some things we didn't even submit yet, but we've brainstormed. We have them. They're ready to go. We just need to put together the pitch.
Yeah. I didn't even check to see if this was out there live. But I think people are watching us, and you can leave a comment. If you're watching on StreamYard or Facebook, actually, we use StreamYard, so you have to give Facebook your permission to use your likeness so that when your comments come up, they will be up there too. So we're on, right now, I think we're on Twitter and Periscope and YouTube and on Facebook. So I don't know if I can see stuff on Facebook. It's one of the things I should have checked out. But I didn't check it out. So maybe I'll do that now.
It's the first episode.
Yeah, so there's bound to be a whole bunch of glitches and stuff. So so the other thing we're going to do, I figured since we were going to talk about stuff. Oh, there are people who commented, a whole bunch of people, and I didn't see any of these comments at all. So let's see. Good evening, fellows. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why these aren't showing up. She's streaming WandaVision. Luisa's streaming WandaVision after this. Wayne says he loved the first two episodes. Good thing secretly watched it before my family, says D. Brad.
Yehudi says don't spoil it. Too bad.
I'm gonna. Hey, John Monaco, how are you? I apologize. I don't know why the comments aren't coming up on my screen, but hey, first issue technical difficulties. But figuring that we were going to be talking about WandaVision, Scoot and I talked about this before, and we figured that we would draw some WandaVision stuff as well. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that, Scoot?
Good. They said good. I could hear them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's put us up in the streams. So you're going to see. Oh, I'm going to flip this so this way. That Scoot's desk is right underneath him, and my desk is right underneath me. And I actually started drawing before because Scoot was like a slowpoke, and I decided I'm going to start drawing. So I started drawing ahead of him. So I actually penciled out my vision guy, and it's not in my normal style. I figured I'd draw him a little bit more blocky. So I am going to draw WandaVision, Louisa. I woke up an extra hour early before work to check this out. Love them. The sitcom writing acting was so spot on, says Anthony. Oh, yeah, Jamar. How are you? So, yeah, I'm going to do some drawing. Scoot's going to do some drawing, and we're going to talk about WandaVision. And I apologize. I don't know why the comments aren't coming up on my screen. So
Johnny would know.
Yeah, he would yell at us. You should have figured this all out beforehand. I thought I did. I actually thought I did. So yeah, this is my pencil drawing. So what did you think of the episodes?
So without spoiling it for Yehudi, I thought
No, don't listen to Yehudi. We're gonna spoil. This is a show about spoiling stuff. So
I don't know. I kind of just I thought they were well done. They weren't bad. I didn't learn very much. Like, I know it's on purpose, but I feel like this is the type of show maybe if they would have put all the episodes up to binge them, it would have been a little bit better, because I feel like if I just watched the trailer and then I watched this first episode, these first two, I don't feel like I would have missed anything. Like, I didn't get anything extra out of it yet. I don't know, but I don't know. What do you think?
I like the fact that they don't put them all up at once. So this way we have to find out what's going on little by little, and it makes you tune back in. So I like that better. It was, John Monaco says it was trippy, and it was a little trippy. I thought that it was a little weird in the sense of I don't know why they're doing this way, which I guess is part of the show. But it seemed a little too fake, Yeah. But I guess they were going for that too, because the acting was kind of like, really hamming it up and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was well made for what it was. I just don't know yet. Like, I feel like I can't judge it yet, because I feel like I've just seen such a small sliver of it. Like, nothing really happened. Like, I mean, I didn't learn too much from it that I didn't already kind of see in the trailer, because some of these pieces where you notice that she notices something weird is going on, they already showed that in the trailer, and they didn't really reveal anything in these first
I didn't see much of the trailer. I kind of purposely not watched a lot of trailers.
So they showed a lot of that stuff where she's having like these glitches and stuff, and you can tell something's going on. But that's all they kind of showed in the episode too. So I don't know. It was well made, and it was, I guess, cool to see the characters again. It's just so weird. I don't know yet. I can't.
I think it was.
I can't properly give a grade just yet.
I think they could have done without the first episode, almost, because they didn't really set up anything in the episode except that they're in black and white and they're in a sitcom land, type thing. Let's
episode 2 was definitely better than episode 1 for me.
Yeah. Well, episode 1, like I said, they just kind of, okay, we're in this world type thing. But I feel like they could have done that at was the bee suit AIM? Oh, it might have been. Andrew Clark asked, I got a message on my screen. Here we go. We're going to put it up since it's our first official message. Here we go. Was the bee suit AIM? Says Andrew Clark. It could have been. That's a good guess, Andrew. Yeah. Let's go to some of the comments over on the Facebooks. Is it Marvel's Lost? It might be. Twin Peakish? Yep. Scoot, back in the old days, we had to wait week by week. Yeah, Wayne's right. We did have to wait week by
Well, I
week.
know Mandalorian was like that, but more stuff happened in each Mandalorian episode, so there's more to talk about.
I did notice that in the very first episode, the only color thing was that little red blinking light on the toaster.
Yeah.
I did
In the
notice
second
that.
episode, there's that helicopter.
There's a lot more, yeah. But I'm wondering why everything was in black and white. Well, I know they did the sitcom thing, but there's got to be a reason why it's going back and forth.
Yeah. There was that those references to Strucker, Baron von Strucker, and Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm. And I know that they're going to go forward through other episodes of TV Land as they go forward, because she turned the color there at the end.
Yeah.
My wife was very confused about the thing because she watched it with us. But I remember reading the old comics where this was happening to Wanda and Vision with the kids and everything, and how that all turned out. So I'm wondering how closely they're going to follow all of that.
Oh, right.
There were
I didn't read a lot of those.
John Monaco says there were two big symbols which were cool. Anthony says the bee suit had a sword symbol, and you'll see that sword symbol in the computer screen and stuff too.
Yeah, I saw that on the helicopter as well, that sword symbol on there.
Wayne says, in an age of decompression storytelling, this should be okay for people to follow. They're acting their butts off. Yeah, it was a little too hammy, right? I thought I liked the whole magic show thing, and how they had Drunk Vision basically on a piece of Big Red. Is Big Red still a thing? Do they still have that in grocery stores?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh, man.
Yep.
I'm real old. I remember when Big Red first came out.
Well, they might still have it. I don't know. COVID. Who knows?
You're thinking it's a COVID thing that they don't have it anymore?
Yeah, maybe they went out of business.
Oh, man. What's your favorite chewing gum then?
Bubble tape. Remember that?
Bubble tape. Oh my god.
6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
You still probably chew that. That's your favorite one. You still chew it, right?
Yeah.
I got to remember to keep my drawing on screen too.
I know. I was not putting mine on screen for a bit.
Did you finish drawing yours already? Because I just barely started inking mine.
Not yet. I only have Wanda on here.
And you started inking Wanda, so you're putting me to shame, basically.
Not trying to though.
Well, you never try to. You just do it. It's shameful how you do that. Just make me look bad on my own show. Thanks a lot.
That's what the show's about. You're supposed to make your guests look really good, right?
It's called catching up with Franco, not making Franco look bad. Let's see. We got another comment from YouTube. Let's see. People that never watched Bewitched may not have gotten that parody. Yeah, I thought it was a Bewitched parody and a
Dick Van Dyke parody, the first one.
And I Dream of Jeannie.
Yep.
Wayne says the hammy acting fits the use of the classic sitcoms as a background to Wanda's world of warping powers. Yeah, the magic show was a highlight, says D. Brad Gibson. I liked it. I believed it. I liked that they showed the gum messing up his inner workings.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite part of that episode too. Was the like cartoon. Well, I love the intro of season 2, like the Bewitched style intro, or I Dream of Jeannie, whatever one.
Of the second episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that cartoony like graphic they kept showing for the bubble gum inside him.
But now, do you think the bubble gum was something that he did or something that happened that kind of messed him up, or why was it a piece of gum that messed him up so bad?
I don't know. Yeah.
So you want to know more now? You're right. They should have given us all of it at once. Now I'm upset.
Well, the thing is, I like the week to week storytelling. Like it was awesome with Mandalorian, but I felt like more things happened on Mandalorian. Not as much happened on the show yet to get me super excited for the next one. I'll still watch it because I trust Marvel that they're going somewhere cool with it. So I just feel like not much happened yet. I don't know. Hopefully it's one of those where you got to go back and rewatch it after you know what happens.
Thinking back on Mandalorian, I don't feel like a lot of stuff happened in each episode, but compared to this, it kind of did.
Yeah.
Now, how do you figure this? Because they said all the shows kind of, lead into the movie and work with the movie. How do you think this works in?
I don't know yet. People are speculating maybe at the end of the season, Doctor Strange is the one that has to come and like snap Wanda out of whatever she's in right now.
Because I did see something where he's in this, right?
She's going to be in his movie, but I don't know if he's in this. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. But I know she's in his movie coming out.
Because I was watching, I was on Facebook, not watching. I was on Facebook, and the Duns, Jimmy and his lovely bride were on a
Lisa.
Yeah, they were on a special package behind the scenes, get to watch or meet the cast type thing, and they met the cast, and I saw Benedict Cumberbatch was on it.
Oh,
so I'm thinking that was a bit of a spoiler that I didn't want to know. So I'm not sure. So if he plays into it, because the Vision's still destroyed, is he not? In the last movie, he didn't show up in Endgame.
No.
Or in
he wasn't in Endgame. He died in Infinity War when Thanos crushed his head and took the stone.
Oh man. Yeah, that sucked.
But you hear that there's rumors that Chris Evans is going to come back somehow to the Marvel Universe?
No, see, I saw something where he put up a tweet where it said it was news to him.
Yeah, but was he just joking? Who knows?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it would be cool if he showed up as like a Skrull or something, you know? You're supposed to be that Skrull show with Nick Fury.
Well, I'm not sure. Anthony says WandaVision is leading into Doctor Strange 2. John Monaco says, I think it's a secret invasion. Maybe they have them in pods and they're in a dream state. Ooh, or multiverse. What the? Oh, because Marvel is introducing a multiverse.
Yeah, that's what Doctor Strange is going to be about. The Multiverse of Madness, I think is the title.
Oh, yeah. Wayne says it's hard to compare Mandalorian to WandaVision. No, it's not. They're on the same channel, Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne. They're actually part of the same universe, Wayne. They just didn't reveal that yet.
He says because Mandalorian is more action-based. Mandalorian is basically lone wolf and cub, and they travel from town to town.
Yeah. I think this will become action-based because I've seen the trailer again where they show Vision and flying around and Wanda using her powers. So
they could have all done that just to like try and fool you.
No one
Marvel's good about that. They'll show you scenes that they don't put in the movie. So they've done that in some spots.
Yeah, but no one fools me.
Everybody does.
No one puts Scoot in a corner.
You were fooled by how to use your own headphones like 5 minutes before we got on.
That didn't happen. That wasn't recorded. You're just making stuff up.
I wasn't recorded, so you're right. I feel like I need more lines on my vision. I don't know if I'm digging my vision drawing. Then again, that's the thing with all us artists, right? We just hate all our stuff. You ever get that where you just hate your stuff all the time?
I don't.
Does that ever happen to you?
Not too often.
How I'm drawing. Also, I like how I'm drawing, and you can just see the top of my head and how much hair I'm losing now that I'm getting older. But go ahead.
I feel like with me, at least, I never really get to that point because I feel like I'll just start a new drawing if I get frustrated. That's the beauty of it. I've never really gotten too frustrated with these things. Like right now, I'm just making up Vision's costume. I don't know what it looks like in the movie.
Man, you're doing the movie version?
I'm doing
He's got all those lines. He's got all those lines on his face. Yeah.
The WandaVision version. Yeah.
Ooh, Michelle Wells is watching. Hi, Michelle Wells.
Hey, Michelle.
John says, facts. I hate it till it's at least 95% done. My drawing or your drawing, John? Do you think they will do a modern sitcom episode as a cringe comedy mockumentary? I hope they do. That'd be good. How awesome was Catherine Hahn? Jimmy Dunn is here. Oh, Jimmy Dunn, I was just talking about you.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, she's
How
cool.
awesome.
She's like,
I have such a crush on her. I don't know why, but I do. I love her.
She's good in Step Brothers too.
Mm-hmm. I like her in. What did I see that I really like her in? And I'm like, oh.
Oh, WandaVision.
No, I saw her in WandaVision today, but she was in something else. But now I can't remember. Way to be a show host, Franco. Not know. It's all your fault. Scoot.
Well, I'm gonna draw. After I'm done with Wanda and Vision on here, just for Wayne, I'm gonna add Mandalorian in the background with Baby Yoda down here at the bottom.
Oh, also, if you want to buy these, they'll be available on some sort of website. My website, or you could go to Scoot's Instagram or anything like that, or Twitter.
Yeah, just message me if you want, and whoever bids the highest, I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
$100.
Bidding starts at $3,000. So.
Art would say $100.
$100. Well, he's cheap.
Well, he'd say about $100.
But yeah,
about
$3,000. $3,000 is about $100.
I remember when I first started hanging out with you guys at the Comic Cons and stuff, I would do some drawing. I'm like, what should I what do you think I should ask? Or what should I charge for this? And you are about $100. And then you guys just started saying that, so I stopped asking you after a while.
Sorry. We're awful people.
About $100.
All right. So, what's your guesstimation on what's going to happen next week?
I'm thinking
they went to color, so they're moving into the 70s now, or the 60s.
And she's pregnant.
But she did have that rewind, so we know she's glitching, because she's the one that said no.
Yeah.
And then rewound everything.
Yeah, maybe she had like some kind of a breakdown, and like Sword, which took over for S.H.I.E.L.D., as we know at the end of Captain Marvel. Or was that, wait, what movie was that? I'm getting confused now. What movie? Spider-Man. It was the end of Spider-Man, A Far From Home. They showed Nick Fury with the Skrulls out in that space station.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume that was going to be Sword. So maybe they kind of like have her right now and they're trying to snap her out of whatever she's in. Maybe someone put a spell on her. Like maybe that Catherine Hahn is really bad and she's like a witch or something.
Well, I thought she played now people are going to be upset with me because I'm really horrible at names, but who's in the comics? Agatha Harkness, is that her? In the comics, who's the caretaker of the kids? But she's called Agnes. Somebody out there help me out. Let's see.
Wayne
will know. Franco, was it Mrs. Fletcher? I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell. My drawing is awesome. Your drawing is awesome. John Monaco says your drawing is awesome.
Thank you.
David Donovan says hi.
Talking to me.
D. Brad Gibson says he thinks it's Brady Bunch next. That'd be fun. Yeah. Jimmy Dunn says, was the beekeeper dude from AIM or was it Swarm or something else? I think we covered that before and we're not sure. None of us are sure. That's the mystery, Jimmy. I think Hydra is going to join the Bad Skrulls. Yes, that's her. I think Catherine Hahn is Agnes Arcus. Yes. See? Mm-hmm. Or Wayne says Catherine could be Morgan Le Fray. Yeah.
Isn't she in DC Comics too?
They call in the comics it's Agatha Harkness, but they call her Agnes in the shows. So I don't know, because they take liberties with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she was also with the Scarlet Witch, Wayne, wasn't she, Agatha? I believe.
I'm gonna color this.
Mirror Universe Tilly is behind all of it, says Andrew. You're gonna color already? I haven't even finished inking.
That's God. Okay. It's not a race.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is, and I obviously lost. And I'm making them like real blocky.
Oh yeah, he looks cool.
I'm making
he looks
him
like
blocky,
he would show up on Batman the animated series.
He's blocky vision. It's got
Or
blocky biceps and everything.
Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoons look like that too, which was cool.
I've been working on so many other things that I haven't done just like a drawing on paper because I've been doing all this digital stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done a drawing on paper in so long, and it feels weird.
It does. I do the same thing. I gotta figure out which color to make vision here, and the lighting's really poor in this office I'm in
Why do you work in there?
because I work on the computer all the time.
Yeah, see? This is weird. I don't usually draw on this desk.
Vision's face is like a purplish color in the show, and it's not red. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's a
like
weird
that.
offish color, right?
It's like that in the movie too.
It's like a magenta more than a red.
Mm-hmm. And it's always real shiny.
Yeah, that's why in any new shows that try and do black and white, the black and white always looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks fake. I wonder if that's the resolution of what they're. I don't know what I'm talking about. I tried to get all technical, and then I'm like, I shouldn't talk about that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Technicolor.
Yeah, I think that's why they invented Technicolor. And I always forget to put the picture up in front of the camera. I always like move it down here, and nobody can see what I'm drawing. So I got to remember to put it up in front of the camera. So that's it. We covered the whole episode already. So the show's over. But we could talk about other things too. But
yeah, when's that Black Widow movie supposed to come out?
I don't know. They pushed it back. Nobody knows these things. Nobody knows the answer to these things. I'm sure the people out there will be like, I know the answer, but I don't.
Yeah.
You ever notice anything in your drawing too when you're drawing? Like right now, I noticed that I made his thumb like real long on this hand, but I made it just as long on the other hand, so it fits.
Yeah, matched it up. Yeah, that happens. That's why you do the underdrawing, so you don't have to follow that exactly. Or do you?
Yeah, but then after I ink it and color it, and then I sell it, and then I see it like show up online somewhere.
Yeah, you feel bad.
Then I notice that there's something else wrong with it.
Oh.
And then I want to call that person back and get my drawing back. And
it's usually Wayne, so that's good.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Wayne. I'm sorry you got all my crappy drawings. I don't think this is his official costume, but it's an approximation of what his costume looks like in the comics. You went with the
version of the movie. Yeah, a version of the show. It's still not as detailed because I still did it like a cartoony style, but I don't know the exact colors either. I'm trying to do this whole thing from memory, so as you are, I assume, which is fun because then if it doesn't look right, it just means I have a bad memory.
Well, then we get people who yell at us that
yeah,
that's not screen accurate.
Like I'm trying to find the right green color, that teal green, whatever he's got in the movie.
Let's see. Any more comments?
Nope.
Agnes is Ag, or for Agatha, and Ness for Harkness. Ag. Oh, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Falcon and Winter Soldier in March. Widow in May. Loki in May. What If in July, and Shang-Chi in July. Catherine was in Parks and Rec and Transparent. Yes, Parks and Rec. I love Parks and Rec. I loved her in that. That's what it was. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, my wife saw Transparent. I didn't. But when we watched Parks and Rec, because I got her into Parks and Rec, she was like, oh, that's the girl from Transparent. She was also in another show. If I'm remembering correctly, Wayne, and you could check it out for me if you want. But she was in a show, I believe, or I might be confusing her with another actress. She was in a show where she was she had a big crush on Kevin Bacon, I think. I'm not sure. I feel like I ruined it by trying to ink and give it some texture with these lines. Because now I feel like I have to put these lines everywhere.
You messed it up.
I did. I feel bad. See? I do feel bad.
In front of all these people.
That's all right. They're used to me screwing up. See, I'm going back.
I wonder if I
Not
doubt
certain
Black
some.
Widow and some of these movies are going to come out when they're supposed to, even though they keep pushing them back. I know May's a long time away, but a lot of people still probably won't have the vaccine by then, including me, because I'm not a teacher or work in a hospital or anything. So
Yeah, I am, and I still have no idea.
mhm.
I think I'm signed up to get mine, but now they've told us. My wife got a letter saying that expect to be turned away when you do because it's not supposed to be your time or something.
Wow,
I don't know. We have no idea what's going on. None
that's
whatsoever.
harsh.
See, now I'm just going into too much black. I'm just going to ruin the whole thing now. And then not put it up for sale because I'm going to be annoyed at myself.
Now people will buy it. It's a collector item. The first episode of Catching Up with Franco.
And then I'm going to agonize and debate over whether I want to put some color on this or not.
Pretty soon, this show will catch up to the Oh Yeah podcast because we never record episodes anymore.
D-Bread says, I'm going to go watch WandaVision with my family now and pretend I haven't watched it yet. Oh, yeah, do that. Franco, Barry's watching us. Yeah, come on, Wayne. Don't be sorry. The Kevin Bacon reference. I think she was in some show where she was lusting after Kevin Bacon or something. Anthony says, I work in grocery, and Wisconsin is considering to remove our essential status from the vaccine. Oh, fun. Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, things are just so all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Look at that. You finished coloring, and you're on to another drawing already. Oh, you still have the same one.
Yeah.
And I haven't even finished inking in black stuff on here.
It's okay.
See, I'm not liking it. It's too much. It's too much. All right. So what else? So what are we expecting from this?
From WandaVision?
Yeah.
I'm expecting it to have like a cool finale, like it's building. It's like a slow burn. That's what I'm hoping. So
I do like the fact that they hired Paul Bettany to be the voice of Jarvis in the suits, and then they actually made him Vision. That was a long-term plan.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then the voice of the Spider-Man suit in Far From Home and the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's his wife, Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, see, I did teach you something on the show. People learned something on the show today.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Let's see. Andrew says, have you guys met any Avengers actors at the cons? Andrew, I have not. I've come within like 2 feet of them because they walked right past me a couple times. But I haven't officially met them. I think Anthony, who's watching, has. Because I saw a picture of him with Wanda. I think. Was the show I Love Dick? Yes, Wayne, it was. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that on the air, but that's the name of the show, I Love Dick. Anthony says a lot of possibility to introduce mutants with possible reverse House of M. Ooh, that's true. Because isn't Wanda technically a mutant?
But in the movie, she's a miracle, they call her.
Well, that's how they can introduce all the mutants.
The Age of Miracles.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a way to do it.
Yeah, or just not. Art would be like that. Just don't do it. Who cares? They're in those other movies. Just leave them over there.
Well, now they're bringing them all over because Deadpool's going to be rated R, but it's going to be a Disney in the Marvel Universe movie.
Oh, what if that's what Chris Evans' little cameo could be he shows up in that movie somehow, like a
Yeah, but
jokey role.
but he says it was news to him.
Yeah,
So
I don't believe that.
you don't, huh?
No.
Think he's lying?
Yeah.
Wow. If you can't trust Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
who can you trust? Jeez Louise. Oh, we've dropped off in viewership. We only have one person watching now. Ooh, Danny's there. Hi, Danny. Danny Lamore. How
Hey,
are
Danny.
I gotta remember to always put my drawing back up in the space. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think's going to happen?
I think Doctor Strange has a big part in it to pull her out of whatever she's in,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it would be too much to have her be the focus of whatever his movie is,
Mm-hmm.
because they have to have it like stand alone, I guess. I would think.
Why?
Because I don't know, Doctor Strange is his own entity. They do a really good job of kind of focusing these things to stand on their own,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're kind of interconnected. Never had a bad experience with the MCU actors, but then again, they're paid to like me, says Anthony. That's true. Marvel Studios couldn't use the term mutant prior to Disney buying Fox. That I knew, says Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy says, do you think there will be any Full House Olsen twin jokes with Elizabeth? Oh.
If there's not, and there's a missed opportunity, I think.
Nice. Well, Andrew says there's a few of us on YouTube. I don't know what I see, Anthony. I think I'm just in the dark always. How's your drawing? I haven't looked at your drawing yet. How you doing over there?
Who?
You.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
She's got white pants.
I should just let you do my drawings from now on. Because you're much faster.
Well, we kind of do that, right? When we do some books together, sometimes I draw them, sometimes you draw them.
Yeah, and we're working on a few things. We got off that subject, but we are working on a couple of things together.
Mm-hmm.
Some surprises and some create our own stuff. So that's
can't talk about anything. That's a frustrating part about comics sometimes.
I know. Well, that's
I can't even talk about the other comics I'm working on right now because they haven't been announced.
Well, that's the thing. During the first part of the lockdown, I was doing like a drawing every day because it was kind of staving off the insanity.
Yeah.
So I was doing a drawing a day, and then some other stuff came through, and now I'm not. I'm doing everything digitally, and I'm writing a bunch of stuff, and I'm not doing anything on paper really. So it's kind of crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot. I have 2 commissions I got to get to from people. I don't do commissions, by the way, right? Usually because I'm so busy with paying comic work. I only do commissions at the shows.
Right.
But since I didn't do shows this year, a couple people that usually get commissions from me at New York, I said that I did commissions for them, so I got to work on them. I made the exception,
Right. Yeah, I haven't picked. I have like one that I'm trying to get to, and I promised a guy, but he made the mistake of telling me that, take your time, and that'll be like months before he gets it. So, Kevin Feige has been pretty confident how each of the Disney shows fall into the movies, but I'm sure I'll only get people to go back and watch it afterwards. I'm sure. I think Wanda is having a PTSD after Endgame with the Vision destroyed, says Wayne. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
a good guess, Wayne, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. But I think like someone has her like shield, or not shield, but sword, obviously, because that sword graphic keeps coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to wake her up.
Right. But I don't know. I think the commercials might have something to do with it. But the first one was stark, because
Yeah.
the first color you ever saw on the first episode, the only color you saw was the blinking red light on the toaster.
Mm-hmm.
In the second episode, you saw the helicopter, and then obviously they were all color at the end, but there was
Yeah.
a helicopter and there was something else as well. Mario says, "I thought WandaVision was a great." Oh, welcome, Mario. I thought
Hey,
WandaVision
Mary.
was great, but it's obviously working a slow burn. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what we were kind of saying too. I was like, it's hard to give it a grade just yet because I don't
Right.
really understand what's happening. So I guess it's kind of cool to see something different, but at the same time, it's like I don't really care why they're living in the 50s or in this TV show or whatever. I don't care yet.
But my thought after watching the first episode was that if this was on network TV or anything else, I don't think it would have worked.
Nope.
I don't think people would have stuck around. I think a show like Schitt's Creek,
Mm-hmm.
which was funny because it had a funny premise to start with, but it wasn't like super. You didn't get super into it until like a couple of seasons in, when they established the characters. Because at first it's a funny premise, and you watch it for that, and then you're like, oh, I could see how this could get old real quick. But then it
Mm-hmm.
didn't. It was fresh and had new takes on characters, and you got
Yeah.
so involved that you liked it. This kind of assumes that you know the characters, obviously, from the movies, and you're going into this, and you're not you're not going to stray from it, because you know that what these characters are, and you're waiting for something to happen. But I
Yep.
don't think it would have done anything on some other network, or like if it was on some other service or anything, like and they didn't have all these Disney movies, Marvel movies
Mm-hmm.
behind it.
I'm going to call it right now that the 90s episode of this, that's where the Full House nod will come from, the intro of the 90s episode. It'll probably feel like Full House.
Oh yeah.
Because they'll have more characters by then, right? I assume they'll have their kids by then. They have the neighbors, so they can do the thing where they're like, putting groceries away in the
Right.
car, and Vision walks in the door and it's playing the music. Maybe they'll even get someone to write an original song like Full House kind of had.
Well, maybe Jimmy's
lyrics.
right. Maybe who knows if the Olsen twins will show up? But they don't
Yeah.
have to. Aren't they like cajillionaires? Like
Yeah,
the
they
two
don't really do much. Yeah, they never
Yeah.
appear on anything.
Let's see. Blood on the nasty woman's cut hand. Yes, that was the other color. You're
Yep.
right. Wayne says, "What tools are you using to draw?" Go ahead, Scoot. What are you using? He's using crayons. He's got a whole box of crayons there. Look at that.
Crayola crayons to color, and I'm using a Pentel pocket brush pen to ink, and then I used a blue Prismacolor, non-photo blue Prismacolor, and my drawing is done. So I'm going to start another one.
Oh man, see that?
So
I knew
if
that.
anyone wants this, it's $100. Just message.
I'm using a regular old number 2 pencil, Ticonderoga, right there, and then I'm using zebra pens. So these are zebra pens. I get them from Japan, and I order a bunch of them at a time. They're kind of cost effective. They kind of tend to run out and get kind of haggard and nasty as you use them, but they're kind of cheap, where you can just kind of go get another one. So there.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to draw now?
I don't know. What do people want me to draw? Let's throw it back to them.
Yo, that's look at
First person that says something, I'll draw it. Unless it's something I don't want to draw, then the next person that says something.
See that? Look at that. You're a special guest.
Yeah. So I can't see. So Franco's going to have to tell me. Actually, let me see. Maybe I can go on Facebook and see.
Andrew Clark likes your NWO Wolfpack shirt.
Oh yeah, Wolfpack.
Octavio Franco, thank you, sir. Nice to see you. Dottie is Emma Caulfield, who was Anya from Buffy. Excited to see her again. Yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out who that was. I kept telling my wife, I know who is that, but it was from she was from Buffy. That's right. Vision and Wanda as the magician duo were fun. Yeah, they were. Danny Lumore says Star Wars. Well,
Okay.
technically, at first he said Star Watts.
Oh, I could draw
Misspelled
that
it.
Star. I can draw Star Watts.
So he misspelled it. So you have to
Mhm.
draw Star Watts instead of Star Wars.
Is that like Luke Skywalker trying to like plug in, like use an electrical cord, getting electrocuted?
I think it's basically if Luke Skywalker was Watto. I think that's
Ooh,
what he was trying to say.
I don't like Watto. You gotta be. That guy sucks.
It sucks. No, I'm not
yeah.
gonna watch that. That's what he said.
Let's see. I could draw Star Wars. Let me think of.
And listen, if you're gonna draw Star Wars, you got to draw all of them, all of the Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay. You'll draw Jedi Luke holding that baby. Actually, I'll just draw Jedi Luke and Grogu kind of like training or something.
Oh man, we're talking about WandaVision. People are gonna tune in and say, "Why are you drawing Star Wars stuff now?"
Because Danny said Star Watts.
But let's talk about Mandalorian because we haven't talked about that at all.
No.
I loved it.
Yeah. Oh man, it was so good.
Is it okay to talk about the ending too?
Oh yeah, at this point. I mean, Yehudi's probably the only one who hasn't seen it. So.
That's right. Yehudi's going to get all mad. That's okay. He's not watching anymore. Jimmy says, draw Grogu high-fiving Boba Fett.
Well, too late, Jimmy, but I will draw Grogu. He's going to be training with Luke here.
And Wayne is upset. What do you mean you don't like Watto?
I don't like him. He sucks.
Yeah, sometimes there's characters in Star Wars that don't make any sense to me. Like, what? But I guess that's the magic of the Star Wars. I guess.
I'm not a prequel hater, but there are characters in the prequel that I just don't like. Watto's one of them. Sucks. There's not too many characters in the originals that I don't like. I like a lot of them.
How do you feel about the Ewoks?
I like them.
See, I didn't like the Ewoks at first. Sorry, I was holding my breath. I hold my breath when I ink. Oh, yeah.
I didn't mind the Ewoks, and I think part of it is because they interacted with characters like Han Solo, so you could, who's like the everyman in those movies, so you could see Han like rolling his eyes when he has to interact with those guys and stuff. So that was kind of funny. Where Watto, you had to take Watto seriously, and I
Yeah, but Watto, he interacted with Qui-Gon.
Yeah, and it was boring. Annie.
And then I liked Homeless Watto when you go back years later.
That was better, yeah.
He was wearing a hubcap on his head, and he was all
he lost all his money.
Yeah, he lost weight and stuff like that, and he was begging. Yeah. That was awful. I felt bad for Watto. It's your fault. I don't even know how I'm liking Vision. Am I liking him? I don't know. Let's see. Danny says, "I'm only human. I have fat thumbs." I'm sorry, Danny. That's a condition. You can get that fixed. Totally. It's been long enough. Mando was great. I want to see a Watto show where it's like Pawn Stars. Oh, that'd be funny. Hey, what do you mean you only want? You're trying to get $5 for this?
I will take 80 credits. Oh, it's worth at least 200 credits. I got to make a profit. Those guys are always like,
I will give you one of my slaves. I will give you Darth Vader's mother.
Shimmy, or whatever her name is. Shmi.
Shmi. Shmi. That was her name. That's right. Art would get mad if he was here making fun of Anakin's mother like that. Shmi.
Are you an angel?
Chupa chow, Saboba. You get all.
Yeah, we used to say that all the time.
I'm still on Vision. You're on your third drawing, and I'm still on Vision.
It's not a
Gwen
race.
says, "Hola." Oh, hi, Gwen. How are you? Did you guys see that someone synced "We Need a Hero" to when Luke arrived in the Mandalorian?
That
I
was
didn't
cool.
see that.
I just watched it. Yeah, it was
That's
good.
something I'm gonna have to watch. I learned something on my own show. I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking this. I think I am. Maybe, sort of. I don't know. My something keeps going off in the other room, the dryer. This is a bargain basement television because literally I'm in the basement. Literally. Andrew Clark says, "I hate sand." Yeah, it gets everywhere. It does. It gets everywhere. So what else you got about Mando?
Bill Bird's episode was really good right before the finale or whatever, where Mando had to take his helmet off. That was a good episode.
I like that slow build tension where they made a big deal about him not taking his helmet off.
Mhm.
He got real annoyed when he came across the Mandalorians sitting there when they took their helmets off.
Yep.
And I liked all that, and then he had to take it off, but like it showed his devotion. But what made him different than Jango Fett though?
His religion, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Can't find a light blue. I was going to give Grogu a light blue lightsaber.
Wow, the magic cloth to clean all of the midichlorian spills. Wow. Wow. Said it shmee. Wow. Gwen says, "Hola, thank you." She says that I sound like Seth Rogen. No, I don't.
Oh, she
I'd have
meant
to
Joe
laugh.
Rogan. She meant Joe Rogan.
If I sound like Seth Rogen, I have to laugh real weird. How does he laugh? He does that weird laugh. I don't like. I don't know. He might be done. I think I might be done because I don't like it.
Why don't you like it? Looks cool.
First episode drawing, don't like it.
Looks good. I'll buy it.
It's easy for you to say.
How much should I buy it up for?
About $100.
Forget it.
See?
Baby Yoda is using the Force to fight Luke. He's not even training properly. Luke's going to be all surprised.
Yeah. Let's see, this one's running out. This one's losing its juice. Can't use this one. This one too, I'm going to have to switch to another pen.
This is called Star Watts.
Yeah, this one's all dried out. I have to switch to another pen to fill that in. Star Watto, it's called.
Yeah, Watto's not in it, but it's still called Star Watto.
I don't know.
Why didn't Luke have a beard?
Because he was still young Luke. How long after Return did that take place? It's only
like 6 years. They
5
said.
years or something like that, right?
Yeah, well, he could have grown a beard. It doesn't take that long to grow a beard.
Well, maybe he doesn't get all disillusioned until after Ben. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, you know what I was just thinking too. Old Darth Vader, when Luke took his mask off, he was clean shaven, so that means he was still shaving under there. You take that mask off every day and shave.
Well, maybe he couldn't grow any hair. Did you ever think of that?
No.
I think that's what happened. Because Ewan McGregor did him in good, man. He left him there on Mustafar.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Crispy. All crispy like and everything.
Yeah, he
Franco,
sucks.
if you write if you let's see, I'm trying to figure out what Wayne wrote here. Franco, if you white you vision out, you can say he's phasing. Oh, I see what that says. If I white him out, it'll look like he's phasing. That's what I'm doing down here. See, he's disappearing down here. That's what I figured I would do.
Well, I thought you just didn't want to draw him anymore.
I didn't. That's why he's phasing out. That was the whole plan. Come on, man.
Come on, Mando.
And now I started doing this whole cross hatching thing, which now is annoying me because now I feel like I got to add cross hatching to everything.
Yeah, that is one of those things. Once you start, you can't just stop. You got to commit to it now.
See, that's all your fault, man.
How do you figure?
You decided to come on the show, and now I got a cross hatch, and now I can't stop.
Once you hatch, you can't stop.
Cross hatch till you get enough. I'm going to be singing that whole song. See, now I don't like the cross hatching. Andrew says it pays to have the high ground. Yeah. Ooh. Alexander came in and said Marvel movies are overrated trash. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Alex. Marvel ruined movies and comics. Oh, my gosh. Alex, why are you hating so much?
He's in the right spot because we're all fans of that stuff.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, we like the different opinion. That's okay. As long as he doesn't like Watto, he's good in my book.
He's gonna love Watto now. That's my guess. See, now I started cross hatching. I don't like it. This is all your fault.
So actually, now we know it's Marvel's fault. It's not my fault.
That I started cross hatching?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They do suck, see?
Marvel sucks just because of cross hatching. Yep, I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. Let's see. If you were going to recast young Luke Skywalker, who would you pick to play him? Ooh. Scoot is on his fourth drawing. I hate him. This is so weird not being yelled at by Yoko. It's true.
Yeah.
Is he fighting like a phantom lightsaber? What's happening there in your drawing?
Yeah, so Grogu, he's training Grogu, but he's being lazy. He's just like fighting Luke with his training with his lightsaber, using the Force up there. He's not even holding it. He's just like making it move around, and Luke's like, huh.
Well, Luke can teach him a lesson and kick him.
Yeah.
he's at the right height. Oh, no, that's awful. People are going to get mad I said that now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I said that. Yeah, so who would you recast as a young Luke?
I have no idea. I mean, everyone wants Sebastian Stan, but so I guess he'd be fine. I don't know who else, like, I can't even think of another person that kind of looks like Mark Hamill. Maybe they don't even have to look like him, though, as long as they are a good actor and they kind of act like him, you know? Topher Grace, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, no, really?
Whatever happened to him?
He was going to be a big shot movie guy. He was in Spider-Man, the third Spider-Man, and then that was it.
He was he's a big Star Wars fan, I know.
Wasn't that just his character on the show?
No, in real life he is, yeah.
So he brought that into the show?
Yeah, I don't know if he brought it in there, if they kind of like noticed it about him and they brought it in. I'm not sure. Or if it was just coincidence because that movie came out in the 70s.
You know, they did try and make that 80s show, and it didn't last very long.
Yeah, who was in it?
Nobody. And it was just so bad. You would think that, they tried to follow the same formula and everything, and it was just really, really bad. It lasted like maybe not even half a season, if I remember. Andrew says, who are some of your favorite artists team-ups? I really like John Buscema and Alfredo Alcala. That's one
I like Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vines a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All their stuff is always fun.
Jim Lee and Scott Williams. Those
Yep.
guys are.
Yeah.
Those guys are were synonymous with each other's work for a
Mhm.
long time. Who else? I don't know that there are that many other teams that I can
Yeah,
really
because
remember.
obviously I like when Bruce Timm does comics, but he does everything himself, all the inking and everything.
Mhm.
Same with Darwin Cook. I love his stuff, and he did a lot of his own
Yep.
pencils and inks.
Oh, yeah. Stumped me. He's stumping me now. I'm still on the Luke Skywalker thing.
Hmm.
Still trying to figure that out. I'm not sure how I'm liking my. This is not how I usually draw. I don't do a lot of cross hatching, and I got into it and I started it. And Wayne says, so if you kick Grogu, would you go for the field goal, or do you do a short punt to recover? I don't know. It's a good
I
one.
guess it just matters. It just depends on how much he's pissing you off, you know.
I guess. Yeah.
Do you think Luke took Grogu to Dagobah to train? That'd be kind of cool.
I'm excited to find out what's happening in the rest of these now.
Hmm.
There's so many other shows coming.
Yeah. Where's the Luke show?
They decided to drop everything at once, right?
Yeah.
Except for Mandalorian, because then they decided to leave that for a week for the end of the show.
Hmm.
That would have been kind of dumb if they announced it before it had ended. So I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
And then everybody got confused, and they're like, "Oh no, does the Mandalorian mean that it's going to be Boba Fett now?"
Yep. I was confused. I didn't know. It wasn't clear.
So I'm excited by all that stuff. Bring me
Yeah.
more Star Wars. I like it.
Hmm. If it's going to be as good as the Mandalorian was, and the Clone Wars and the Rebels, then keep it coming.
I was just hooked on every episode of The Mandalorian. I just loved it, start to finish. People were like, "Oh, it's fan service, and they're going too slow."
No.
I liked it. I liked all of it.
Yep. It was good. Those people don't know.
All right, I'm not hating this altogether.
See?
I'm still hating it, but not altogether. But then that's the thing from artists, isn't it?
Sometimes.
It's coming together more. How do you guys feel about it? The two people that are still watching. Let's see. Wayne says Kirby Sinnott, Lee Williams, Colin Palmer, Burn Austin. Yes, Burn Austin. Okay. Gulasi Palmiotti. Palmiotti on anybody. You know, I should show you guys at one point. I'll dig it out. Palmiotti inked a cover for me because I was doing an independent book and I asked him if he would ink a cover, and he did.
Cool.
I'll show it to you guys at one point, but I got to dig it out of storage. It's there somewhere. And he says Ramita Jr. and Williamson, and Ramita Jr. and Layton, Adams and Giordano. Yes. Mm-hmm. True story. All right. Okay, it's not tremendously bad, but it's still bad, but not tremendously bad.
What?
This drawing.
Why do you keep saying stuff's bad?
Because I don't know if I like it. Sometimes it's weird because I'll draw and then I'll hate the thing all the way through, and I'm like, well, I already started, so I want to finish.
Yeah.
And then I get to the end and I like it, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. It turned out better than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
And other times, like I'll do a drawing as I'm liking it, as I'm drawing it, and then at the end it's like, nope. Does that ever happen to you? That happens, right?
Yeah. It's a normal thing. Yeah, sometimes I force myself to start like a comic page that I'm dreading, like drawing, just because it's got a lot of, I don't know what, like a crowd of people I have to draw or something. But then once I get into it, I'm like, oh man, this is fun. And then I leave that page and go to a simpler page, and I kind of miss like losing myself in the details, you know?
Yep. And then I'm also, I don't know about you, but like, especially when I'm on deadline stuff, because I'm working on this one project that I'm drawing, and I'm spending a lot of time on it. But I feel like I can only do so much before I have to go and do something else entirely, like switch over to completely different. I just tried to use the same marker that was all chewed up. Something completely different. Which is why I started that comic strip on my Patreon. And then I agonized over that too. Like whether to do it in color. I showed you them, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't like them in
do
color.
it in color, and then if you don't like the color, just do it in black and white. So you did.
No, I had done it before I even asked you.
Oh.
And I didn't like it. But on Patreon, you can see it if you want to. You can see the strip for free. I did put it on a background, a newsprint background, so that was fun.
Yeah, that looked good. You should put the color one up for people that are for a higher.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Andrew says, me and the wife dig your vision, Franco. We are playing cards and listening to you guys. Thanks for doing the show. Oh, thank you. Thank you on all counts for liking the vision and for listening to us be silly on here.
Just draw, yeah.
Jimmy Dunn says, what MCU characters would you like to see in a Disney Plus TV show? Ideally ones that don't have a Phase 4 movie show announced yet. Okay, I'm going to go with one that I actually like that's announced already, and Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. Man, Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters visually, and I loved the comic way back when. And the fact that Oscar Isaac is doing it, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool one.
I'm excited for that one, so I'm going to watch it.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like so many characters got their own movie, or they're part of a team in a movie or something. Let's see. Character Hulk, obviously he doesn't have his own show, but they're doing a She-Hulk show apparently. That would be cool actually if they did a Hulk show with Mark Ruffalo.
Well, he's going to be in the She-Hulk, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm almost done with this. I think. Oh, look, you're done with your 5th drawing already. Jeez Louise, man. You're doing full color and everything on those.
There's Luke training Grogu.
Did he kick him? Did he punt him?
Yeah, it's like that would be like the next page, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this guy. I'd add some more cross hatching now that I've already started the cross hatching. But I think this guy's almost done.
Yeah, by Luke and.
Now the big debate is, do I add color or not? That's my big debate. Scoot.
Do you have color?
I do have color, but I want to add it now, not on this show.
Here's WandaVision. Gotta move all this stuff around.
Oh, they look good. Here, I'm going to highlight you so we can see them. Take a good look at them. Let's see. Here we go. They look good, Scoot. Look at that.
WandaVision. There's the adventures of Luke Skywalker and Baby Grogu. They're training.
Let's see. I'm going to give you a highlight on this guy right now. That's what he looks like right now.
Yeah, he looks like he would fit in like a Batman Adventures comic or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I'll draw.
Andrew says, "Are you excited for the Morbius movie coming?" Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Morbius is one of my favorite movies.
Favorite movies or characters?
He's one of my favorite characters. I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously. Let's see. Let's see. I believe the Hulk rights are still tied up with Universal, so he can't have his own movie. I think that was the reason, yeah. But he's going to be in other stuff. Anthony says, I started a reread on all the original Turtles comics, so I've been drawing Leonardo alongside you guys. Oh, yeah, man. Put it in the comments. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Jimmy says, only add color to part of it. Make it like the promo art for WandaVision, where part of it is black and white. Oh, yeah. Looking good, Scoot. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Wayne. On both parts, but yeah. Coolness, I think so. So yeah, I liked Morbius, especially when he showed up in the comics, because he was different. I've always liked vampires. One of the first comics I did was a vampire comic, so he was kind of right up my alley there for being one of Spider-Man's villains. And Spider-Man had the coolest villains, you know.
I didn't like Morbius on the Spider-Man animated series though, because remember he had to use his hands, and his hands had little suction cups, and instead of sucking blood, he sucked plasma. They said they called it plasma because they couldn't say blood.
Is that why? Is that what happened?
Yeah, because it was on Saturday morning or whatever.
Well, plasma is life-giving.
Yeah, so he was stealing people's plasma. Let's see how silent we could be.
No, Johnny will get mad.
I know, that's why.
And then I was thinking, anyway, because did you start another drawing? What are you drawing now?
Well, your vision inspired me to draw Batman, the animated series. Fighting Vision.
Like fighting Vision? Now we got to wait for that drawing to be done before we can go anywhere. And I'm just going to keep adding cross-hatching. But I think that's it. I think I'm done with this guy.
Sweet.
And I didn't prep anything else to draw. All right, so what other questions you got out there? Let's see. I don't see an option to post in comments, but I'll put it in the I Like Pink page. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Mark Collins, yo! How are you, sir?
Yeah.
That half color would look neat on Vision. The introduction of Morbius involved the six-armed Spider-Man. Yeah, I remember that. I liked all that. They really took chances with Spider-Man. All right, maybe I'll go for color. If you're still drawing, I'm gonna go for color. Some half color on here. I'm gonna get rid of all my pencil lines. This is entertainment television right here. Watching Franco erase a drawing. Look-see. Huh? Look at that. All the pencil lines gone. As if they weren't even there. Poof. Like magic. I'm excited for Morbius. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
what I haven't seen that I want to see is the Venom movie. Have you seen the Venom movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
They're making a sequel type thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to watch that one. Is that going to wind up on Disney as well? Or is that tied up with some other company?
It should now, right?
All right, I'm going to get out of frame for a second because I got to get my markers because they're way over there on another cart.
Oh, no, it won't. Yeah, that Venom stuff is tied up with Sony.
Sony, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do color now. We're going full color. We're doing it.
Batman has the Infinity Gauntlet. He's trying to get that last stone.
All right, I'm color stupid here, so let's see. Vision has yellow tights and cape, or yellow shorts and belt, right?
Yeah, underpants. Yeah.
And gloves. Yeah. So I'm a color. I did it. I added the color. I can't go back now. Oh, come on now. So I'm using Prismacolors and Copic markers to color.
You must be rich.
Yeah, right. This is when we need a third person on the show to just read all the comments and respond to everybody. Where's Johnny when you need him?
He's probably doing one of his shows.
Let's see. What is the best the animated series Batman cartoon, and why is it Batman Brave and the Bold?
It is. Yeah, he's right.
You're right. I'm not going to argue with that. COVID.
Me too.
Mark Collins says COVID shut-in insanity reigns in my brain. Watching you talented men makes me sane. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that rhymes.
Yeah, he's spitting rhymes, that guy.
I'll have to draw Doc Savage now.
Love you forever, I believe. Let's see. The Canary. I have Canary yellow here. You can hear it squeaking. That's how good it is. This is a fresh marker. You can hear it squeaking. You hear it squeaking? Squeaking! My goodness. So, what were we talking about before? Sorry, I
liked Batman Brave and the Bold is probably the best non-Batman the Animated Series cartoon because it's got so many different cameos and everything.
Mm-hmm. I liked Aquaman on there. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was funny. Yeah. There's a Scooby-Doo episode where Batman and Brave and the Bold character. It's like a made-for-home video movie with all the Brave and the Bold characters on it, including Aquaman.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's Batman, the Brave and the Bold meet Scooby-Doo.
I tried to watch Scoob, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not the biggest Scooby fan, so I didn't even try to watch it. But, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I got into it, and then, like about 15 minutes in, I'm like, what am I watching?
I used to watch Scooby as a kid, but I can't get into it as an adult. I feel like it doesn't do anything for me now. For Batman, I started rewatching these animated series episodes on HBO Max, and they're still good.
I gotta start watching those. I put them in my playlist on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to start playing those again. They're so good you can watch them over and over again.
Uh-oh. My screen froze.
Uh-oh. Are we still on? We're still on. You're unfrozen now. Comics in the 70s was a very creative time. Warlock, Captain Marvel, Deathlock, Killraven, Son of Sam. Yeah. Marvel black and white magazines. Absolutely. What's your favorite comics from old comics? Oh, I got to show you some stuff I got. Maybe on the next episode. Remind me on the next episode, I want to talk about some of the comics I bought.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Make some people jealous. Oh, did you get a package from me, sir?
No.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, I haven't gotten one.
It should have been there.
Everything's delayed.
That's a shame because it should have arrived. Well, next time we'll talk about them.
Yeah, I know what they are. They're cool. Thank you again.
You're welcome. But yeah, hold off on talking about them now. We'll talk about them next time when you get them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're around next time, but I might choose a different co-host because you've been so you're awful at showing me up. You've
good.
you've gotten too many drawings done. No, I don't like that.
Keeps freezing though.
Let's see. Mark Collins says, my son says this is the perfect setup to showcase you guys. He's a tough audience. Oh, man.
Well, thank you.
Thanks. Batman Brave and the Bold was great by adapting the Dick Sprang look to the characters. Ooh, I think your phone cut out, sir.
Okay.
That's okay.
Might have been the battery, remember?
You lost power, yeah.
Yep, I think that's what happened. Yep, I lost power.
Are you gonna have to show your drawing the old-fashioned way when you're done?
Like this.
When you're done with
it. I'm not going to color this one.
So you're done?
Yeah, nobody wants this one.
Now
Batman being a bully, picking on the Vision.
Well, I started coloring so you can see some of his color there, but I don't know. I can finish it up off camera.
No, it's okay if you.
If we decide not to. I said, the show. When I was talking to Scoot about this show, I'm like, the show will only go about a half hour or so, and we're on an hour and a half already, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of drawing and talking and drawing.
This is what we do any night.
Yeah, this is like just us hanging out normally.
But actually, we haven't because we've been so busy on other projects.
Mm-hmm.
But
and me falling asleep early all the time since I have the two little ones.
Don't feel bad. You're not the only
awake.
one. You're not the only one, sir. That's school schedule of mine. Here he is. He's got color and he's going to get some shading soon.
That looks great.
Look at him, he's showing up.
See, you were complaining about him earlier, but now you realize.
Now I'm starting to dig him a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got a red face. I remember that. See, I'm so color stupid. It's not even funny.
Why?
Like, because I can't remember colors. Like, at shows, I'm always sitting next to Art, and I'll always lean over to Art and say, what color is this guy? What color is this guy?
He says about $100.
He goes, it looks like this, and he'll color him for me. He'll draw a whole drawing and color him for me before I even color mine. See, I'm real slow. I'm real slow at coloring.
It's okay. There's no.
Real slow at drawing too. Ooh, what color's the gem on his head? I forget that too.
Oh, in the comic, I don't know. In the movie, it's yellow, but I can't remember. Is it blue in the comics?
I'm gonna go with yellow.
Like it should be yellow, yeah.
I'm gonna go with yellow. Let's see. Anthony says we all appreciate the drawing shows, inspirational and fun. Oh, yeah, man. Wayne says I like them in color. Me too, Wayne. See, I was hating them before, but now I'm liking them. The color gives it all the oomph. I'm gonna go with yellow eyes too, I think. I think so. I think I'm going with yellow eyes too. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Look at that. Bam. It's happening. It's happening whether you want it to or not. It's done. See, now he's starting to look like the Vision.
Yeah.
A lot of other artists out there, professional artist types, they do these drawings and they'll do black and white drawings and you're like, oh man, look at that guy. That guy looks like Cyclops or that looks like Superman. And they just do black and white drawings. And mine don't look like those guys until you put the color on them.
I like him.
It's weird, right?
I'd buy that if it wasn't $100.
Yeah, it's about $100, huh?
There's WandaVision from earlier.
Oh, that came out good. How'd you get that color in the background? Was that watercolor or a different color? No,
It's
it's like
crayon. It's just a crayon. Yeah. There's Luke training Grogu. Grogu's using the Force to hit his lightsaber, which is making Luke a little disappointed.
Luke
or
looks like he's
irritated.
going to kick him. Yeah, he's going to kick him.
Yeah. And
Luke's going to kick him.
Batman being a bully versus Vision, he's going to try to rip out that other Infinity Stone out of his head.
Oh, man. He's got the gauntlet on.
Yeah. Commissioner Gordon gave it to him.
Jeez Louise. Man. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry at Vision. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry that people on here hate you, and by people I mean me, because you did so many drawings.
No, I got to work on this while we talk. This comic I'm working on with Dave Scheid and Oni.
Looking good, Franco. I'm heading to bed for the night. Take care and have fun. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy. See ya.
Do you miss that Vision is not based on Simon Williams' brain patterns? I do miss that. I loved that idea, and I thought that Scarlet Witch Wanda was trashy for liking Simon after breaking up with the Vision, because that happened. I'm remembering that correctly in the comics, right, Wayne? She started dating that guy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put it in Vision's mouth here. I should have put a piece of gum in here, like he's chewing gum. Should have done that.
Oh yeah,
that's what I should have done, but I didn't. So now you're working on that other comic?
Yeah, with Dave Scheid.
Have they announced when it's coming out or not yet?
No, we just talked about it today. I think it's going to have hopefully a spring of 2022 launch, because we need like almost like a year
lead time.
Yeah, lead time. Yeah, which is I'm fine with, because no one still is going to any Comic Cons right now. So
right. Well, I'm in the same boat. I have 2 books at DC that haven't been announced yet either. Yeah. So it's crazy, I tell you.
I know one of them, right?
Yep. Well, you know both of them, but Scoot, would you work for the big 2? I don't know who the big 2 is.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to.
Let's see. Wayne says, yes, I am correct. See? Wanda was trashy. And then Anthony says, yeah, I think that when Vision died, he came back to Wanda seeing Wonder Man. Yep, I think so too. Let's see. This has run out of ink, so I'm going to put some more ink in this one. I like how we've hung on to our core one person that's watching. Our core one person. It's still there. I like it. Fun stuff. I haven't drawn like this in a while.
Yeah, me neither.
Just drawing different characters. It's just been so busy.
We do at Comic Con. This is what we do in like the hotels at Comic Cons at night.
Right.
Especially like the smaller shows that we'll do. We'll just hang out afterwards in the lobby and draw like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Cincinnati Comic Expo that you don't go to every year, but you're at like every couple years.
And it's always dependent on schedule. But that might change in a couple years, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta remember, put it in the camera so they can see it. That was real low. Real low, nobody could see it. So yeah, Scoot would work for those guys, wouldn't you, Scoot?
Yeah. Sometimes it's just about timing, as you know. Like,
mm-hmm.
You got to be able to pitch what you want to pitch, or know people that can help you out there, but usually it's because we're working on this kind of our create our own stuff, which is what I'm working on right now. But I would do stuff for the big two. I'd love to do Batman type stuff. So
Andrew asked, "Are there any new commercials on the horizon?" Yeah, I've just been busy. I have a list of ideas for commercials that I want to do
I don't
for the
have one.
podcast. Oh, I got one. I got one coming
Oh,
eventually.
you do?
Wayne says, if I remember correctly, the Vision's body is the original Human Torch, Jim Hammond. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. This is where the Vision starts to come in all together. It's coming in. It's coming for it. It's coming together. This is him coming together. Oh, I need slightly darker green. I don't know if I have a slightly darker green. There ain't no darker green. I just got these spring greens. Spring green. Apple green. Blue green. True green. Yeah. We're just going to go with this for now. Make it work. Making it work.
Do it.
I would work for the big two.
What would be your dream book? Like an Aquaman book?
If they ask me. I think I've done all the dream books at DC.
I thought you were a big Aquaman guy.
I am a big Aquaman guy. And I got to do Aquaman in Superpowers. We wrote him in Superpowers.
Yeah, that was just a little bit, though.
Yeah.
You want to do a whole book with him?
I would. Hawkman. Aquaman and Hawkman. I would do those two. But Marvel, my timing never worked out with Marvel. Because I was talking to them, and then other things happened, and
yeah.
And then they asked us afterwards when we were under contract for DC, so I couldn't. And then timing afterwards just hasn't worked out. And right now, honestly, if they asked right now, I wouldn't be able to. Because I'm busy.
I could do something, Marvel, so just let me know. I'm busy, but I'll make it work.
Give me about 6 months.
Yeah. Give me like 5 minutes to finish this comic, and then I'll do it.
Oh, you suck. You suck.
Sucks.
Let's see. John Buscema's Avengers 57 cover is amazing. Behold the Vision. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Anthony says if he worked at Marvel, he'd hire both of us right now. Oh, thanks, Anthony.
Ooh, okay. Hire me anyway.
Yeah.
Let's make our own books. You know what you do is you take a Marvel character, you just change the name and you change the look a little bit, and then you write that character and it's yours. So instead of Moon Knight, you have like Sun Warrior. And
Sun Warrior.
And you just write a Moon Knight comic, and that's how you do it.
But he wouldn't be able to go out at night. What are you talking about, man?
It's the opposite. He's still right. It's still the same stuff.
But he can't go out at night. It'd be totally different.
No, you can figure something out. We don't know yet.
You're adamant about this. You're like, no, I can make it work.
Yeah, I can make Sun Warrior work. That's what you think when you read it. You're like, oh, this guy's going to be out during the sunlight. But no, he's like a battery. He needs to charge all day in the sun so he can be powered up at night.
He can go at night.
Yeah.
People are confused as to why he comes out at night, though.
And he looks exactly like Moon Knight, except his costume's yellow. Sun Warrior.
Man. Next week, it's going to be on our Patreon.
Yeah.
The new comic.
The Sun Warrior. And teaming up with Beige Man, the throwback to the early episodes where I appeared on the All Yeah Comics podcast. Beige Man. Funny. His power is he shoots that beige dust out of a ring, and it just makes the enemies bored, and they give up.
Man. All right, guys. Well, I still got to add some darker green to this, but then I'm going to add the other details and highlights on later.
I hear dogs.
Yeah, they're down here with me. They're my studio mates. They hang out with me all the time.
We have a cat, but she doesn't like to come in here.
Yeah, my cat is the most affectionate cat ever, but he doesn't come down to the studio.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm upstairs, he crawls all over me. But down here in the studio, he hardly ever comes down here.
Yeah, that's true of our cat. If I go on the couch, she'll like lay on me and stuff. But if I'm up here working, she just doesn't come up here.
It's like they know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they know that we're working.
She probably did at some point, and I shoot her away, and now she won't come up here.
There he is. There's my vision.
Oh, he looks great. See, you didn't even like that. He looks awesome.
I still don't. No.
The shadows in the cape are what does it.
There he is. See, now he's looking like his green that he needs to be. He was slightly off, and now I'm fixing it. Slightly off, but now he's fixed. All right, guys. I think this is pretty much him, what he's looking like.
Good.
I think we got to you got to see me go from a drawing that I hate to a drawing that is okay. It's working for me now. Isn't that horrible?
That's what this show's all about.
Hating and then loving and accepting.
Yeah. Yep. Teaching a lesson. Life lessons through drawing. Ooh, that puts a lot of pressure on you every week, but I think you can do it.
I think so. I think I have it in me. I can do it.
You have to change the name of the show for next week. Life lessons through drawing. Through drawing. A lot of dead air, but that's okay because we're doing something. They can watch us do something, you know.
No, it's not good.
Still not good.
Let's see. Any last comments? Roger Rivera is watching. Oh yeah, Roger. How are you? Hey, be quiet, Alexa. Alexa, quiet. Alexa just started talking. Alexa, shut up.
She's lonely.
Yeah, apparently. All right, guys. I think that's it. That's my vision. I'm going to give you guys a close-up look. There's my vision. I have a little bit more shadow stuff to do, but I'm going to do that at another time, and eventually I'll put this up. Maybe for sales online, if I remember. I'll put it up. But there you go. And there's Scoot's drawings. Let's give him a close-up on his drawings. Oops, sorry.
Vision and Wanda floating.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, hit the wrong button there. There you go. There's Luke.
Training Grogu, and he's getting upset with him because Grogu's trying to cheat, use the Force to lightsaber, do a little lightsaber battle.
Oh, I like that you just assumed that he gets a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, I didn't want to have two green ones crisscrossing. So
no, I know, but what happens now if they give him a different color? This drawing's going to be all wrong.
Well, I think Jon Favreau actually watches the show, so he'll probably make it blue.
Cool.
Yeah,
nice.
And you got Batman versus Vision, inspired by Franco's drawing, where I said his vision looked like he could be in the Batman animated series. And Commissioner Gordon gave Batman the Infinity Gauntlet and told him to go get Vision. Nice. I don't know why. You have to read that. Here's the original one, my favorite of the three.
Yeah, I like that one too. That one came out really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that was the debut. What we're going to do here, or plan to do, is do this every once in a while because I need to interact with other people, or that's what my wife told me anyway. So we're going to have Scoot on here every once in a while, but I'm going to have other people on here. So I'm going I have some friends, or at least people that interact with me sometimes, so we're going to have them on here from time to time. So I'll ask different people to come on. But Scoot is always welcome. Thank you for coming to the first one.
Yeah, no
Appreciate it.
problem. It's my pleasure. Thanks for connecting me to the Franco universe there.
Awesome. Check us out on all our social medias. It's scrolling across the bottom at any time. Check us out. And we loved hanging out with you guys. So thank you. We'll get to any last minute comments. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Great show. Thank you, guys. You guys is awesome. Yeah. All right. Now I got to get us the outro. Bye.